today. But the 5500, I don't know, bro. It's too weak. All right, 4K. All right, so V-Sync is off and G-Sync is off, so this should not be capped. Even if we're not gonna hit 240 now anyway when playing native. I don't know what settings people are playing this game on. Like, what do you want to see? But I'm thinking maxed out native is gonna be like always interesting to see and compare when like checking the raw power and then doing upscaled and then doing with frame gen. And especially like comparing the input today, it's gonna be better when I have my app working. But alright, so we're running native right now. The DLA is only anti-aliasing. And then for graphics, it's just highest on everything. Pretty straightforward. And our 5070 Ti is overclocked a little bit. So hopefully it's gonna be stable. That's the fun part when you overclock. You never know. I bought a new keyboard also. By the way. It's the Logitech G Pro X. I mean, this is sharp. Like, it's crazy sharp. I kind of wish it looked better. Like, I saw somebody had the, like a graphics mod. Bro, it looks insane with the graphics mod. And he was playing on like a winter snow map. But it looked so nice. It was crazy.
Ryzen Arcade will begin soon.
Bro. That, he was on my side.
Say hello to the other drivers whilst you wait.
Gotta love the Logitech. Yeah, I one thing I don't like about Logitech is the software. It's so buggy and hard to use. And I saw somebody just released, I don't know, was it Steel series? That you can config your device online. So you don't have to download the app. Because the G-Hub app is awful. I hate it. But I have the mouse, the Logitech G502 wireless one, and I really like the mouse. It's a little bit heavy for playing comp, but I love the size of it and that you have a bunch of extra buttons you can do stuff with. So that's nice. But I think I will be able to run both
when it is safe to do so.
of the keyboard and the mouse on the same USB receiver, I think. You like G-Hub, VMAX, bro, what? Are you sure? Why? Oh, but like when you're changing settings, it's laggy. Like it's not instant. You want it to be like instant. Because yeah, that's the one. So before I had the Steel Series Apex 9 TKL, and it was a super nice keyboard. And like the optical switches and everything. But there's no onboard memory. What the fuck, Specbench? How can they sell such an expensive keyboard without onboard memory? So you can't change the lighting. I just want white. That's not too much to ask for. But no, then you have to keep the app open and running in the background at all times. And for me, that's bro, that's so annoying.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So I've been using that, but with the SteelSeries Orange instead. But no more. Fuck that keyboard. I'm gonna maybe try and sell it. I bought two of these, the G Pro X TKL. So I'm gonna have the same for my gaming PC and my streaming PC, because now I'm using two different keyboards, and like I mistype so often because they're so different.
When it is safe to do so.
My buddy is running some keyboard that costs less than chips and US like $2. Holy bro, that's crazy. I got a keyboard for free when I bought like a mouse pad or something like 5 years ago. It's like, it's garbage. It's like so bad. I've been using that in like when I move around the PCs and I want to test something somewhere else, or like I'm going to help a friend. Like I need to have like something that actually works. So I bring my super cheap mouse. It's like a no-name brand mouse. You know, it's like the click sound. Like you can feel the cheapness.
In 200 meters.
And that keyboard, and you know, it's working. It's been working fine, no issues. But it, you know, it feels pretty cheap. But this Logitech one feels really expensive. Like it's super heavy also.
Turn around when it is safe
It's
to
not
do
like
so.
for you at all. Oh, for me, I pretty much hate it because of that. Like, I don't know, and it's unintuitive. It's hard to find the settings that you want to change, and they love using icons instead of like just typing whatever the fuck it is you want to change. So you have to like know what icon is what.
Turn around
In a
when it is
game,
safe to
that's
do
fine
so.
because you learn pretty fast. But in a like peripheral app, you don't spend enough time in it to like know that inside out. So I'm praying for my friend, bro. His keyboard is it's creaking like crazy. It needs W40. No, he needs to buy a new one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Can we cancel this like quest? Why does it want me to turn around?
Recalculating route.
I just want
In
to
200
drive around and
meters.
chill.
Turn right.
The software is the keyboard good. I mean, yes. Not much to say about it. Both of them, like all the a little more like premium keyboards, are good keyboards. Nobody complains.
around
One thing though,
when it is
wait,
safe
alright.
to do so.
On the Apex 9 TKL that I have, from day one, the volume knob that's on the keyboard doesn't work. You can use it, and then 80% of the time you can't change the volume. So when you scroll down the volume to change it, it stops turning it down, turns it up while you're scrolling down,
Turn around
and like
when it is
switches.
safe
It's
to do so.
it's so annoying. And I should do like an RMA on it and like return it, but I don't know. Maybe now when I have the other keyboard. Wait, alright. I'm gonna do an RMA. Hopefully get my money back instead of selling it. Forgot about that. Did you have a waypoint? Alright, let's just go to the waypoint. But this is, I don't understand how, take Fortnite. You run like 700 average, or like 5, 6, 700 average FPS,
Turn around.
but the
when it is
lows
safe to
are
do so.
garbage. And then here, we're like, our 1% low is like 10% below,
Recalculating
and our
route.
0.1% low is like, just like
400
7
meters.
FPS,
Turn
6
left.
FPS. Isn't that pretty crazy? I am Detroit. I am using a dual PC setup to stream right now. So this is pretty much the exact
In
FPS
200 meters.
people should expect to
Turn
get.
left.
I'm having SteelSeries headphones. The jack broke off. Oh, I had the SteelSeries. What's it called? Arctic, or something like that. And I was super happy with them until I bought a Bose Quiet Comfort 35 headphones for like music. And then I was like, holy, the quality is so bad on these SteelSeries headphones.
Turn around when it is safe
And
to do so.
then I recently bought, actually just maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, the HyperX headphones.
In 200 meters. Turn left.
I have the HyperX Cloud 3 BLS. Is it left or right? I don't know. And like, oh man, quality is not the Bose quality, but it's decent quality and long battery life. What do you think about those? Wait, which ones? The HyperX headphones? Or the other ones? I also bought the Rogue headphones, the Rogue Stealth, I think it was called. That was garbage. I have a video on TikTok when I compare the audio quality on the mic quality. It's like the onboard mic on the HyperX is not perfect, but it's really good. But the Rogue headphones were, it sounds like it's like 60 years old. It's like a World War I quality. It's so bad, it's crazy.
Recalculating route.
Alright, so that's on extreme settings. Should we try something else? I heard that HyperX quality went down. Oh, really? I think they're pretty good.
200
But
meters.
I mean, these
Turn
headphones are
sharp
pretty
left.
old, like the model.
In 400
Because
meters.
I heard
Turn sharp left.
somewhere that the Alpha were a little bit worse. Better audio. I think the speaker, like
Turn
the,
sharp left.
was slightly better, but the build quality, I'm not 100% sure. But I guess those are newer. Maybe that's why. Previously I said I'm thinking about getting a 9950 X3D and a 5080 or a 7900. Oh, don't buy. If you insist on buying an AMD GPU, you have to get the 97XT. And don't get that. Get the 5070 before the 96XT. And then the 5070 Ti and then the 5080. Because they, it's not even close, bro. Nvidia cards beat the shit out of the AMD ones. But the 9950 XT, I don't know, bro. Some people get that and are super happy, but for gaming, it's like you have to go into BIOS every time and switch the XVD gaming mode because you have two OCCDs. I don't know what it's called. I almost went to HyperX Cloud 3 wireless, but I got the Logitech G Pro X2 Lightspeed. Yeah, Max, are you sure? Oh, he's having problems. What problems are you having? 6 months, that's not long. I also had the Logitech headphones. I think I made a video about those also. And I got those super cheap for like 50 bucks, but not the version 2. Though I had the version 1. But the audio quality was horrible. They look super good. But the audio quality was horrendous. And like the buttons, when you like click, turn it on and off, was like super loud. And the voice was also super loud. It says like battery stuff, and it felt like it was like an Indian replica or something. I don't know, bro. The HyperX one is perfect with like those features with the audio and the quality and stuff. I don't know. Why you don't use? We will use multi-frame shortly. This is an FPS test, so I'm just running around to get some comparison shots. Then we're gonna turn on upscaling shortly, and then we're gonna use Frame and compare. To see how it stacks up against maybe a 5070. I would probably run the... I have another 9070XT now, the Asus Prime one. So I sold the Asus TUF that I had. So we're gonna compare. This is one of the games where AMD seem to be on par, slightly outperform Nvidia. So that should be interesting to see. I'm gonna post some benchmarks later. I think that's enough of just driving around with this, right? Also suspect you were playing with the Fortnite stream. Oh, it's different from each time, but I posted a clip from this morning with this exact build. Alright, so let's reset. Just like one sitting still. Alright, so like that's 40% more FPS just by sitting still. We're gonna drive around a little bit. And should be fun to like compare the leaves. Oh, so you see the leaves in the trees above? These look kind of noisy. That problem goes away with the DLSS 4.5, from what I understand. I have not even tested it yet, only from another video I saw. So all these tiny artifacts should improve if we switch to DLSS 4.5. I don't like using features in the apps. If it doesn't work in game, I don't like using them. In Cyberpunk and Alan Walker 2, I'm trying with multi-frame and 3 and the rest is quality. Most looks like DLA. That's pretty crazy. Like upscaling now is insane, honestly. Like
turn around when it is safe to do so.
Alright, let's see what happens here. So, alright, when driving, do we notice a difference? Does it feel smoother? Maybe a little, but it's hard in car games to notice like input delay. Right, you see the banding or like the thing on the asphalt? Sometimes you do have to leave and go back. I don't know if this is one of those games, but I think it looks slightly worse on the asphalt. We see a little more artifacts, but oh, I like Framian. I use Framian in a lot of games. On Nvidia, on AMD, the input delay is too much. In most games, at least Arc Raiders and Battlefield 6 that I mostly play. I mean, you can see there are some differences here, but it's not enough, I say, to not use it. But do we need more FPS? In car game, especially with motion blur, it's like, it's pretty hard to tell the difference. Let's go off-road here, see what happens. Yeah, I'd say the people... Oh, you can't do that. Wait, did the FPS reset now? Let's reset FPS. I didn't know you can do that. So I think the people that hate on Framian is one or two people. Number one, they haven't tried it. Because when you try it, bro, it's amazing. Number two, people use Framian, but the wrong way. So either they're using Framian on like a 30 series graphics card, or using FSR Framian, like they're using the wrong settings. Or they're running max graphics and max Framian. Because that's like, if you have a 5060 running 4K, oh, I have a 240Hz monitor, you're not gonna be able to run 4x Framian without the extra input delay. That's just not happening. And I think that's like the two different reasons why people hate on Framian. But it also depends from game to game. I get the theoretical difference, like where people are hating most at, oh, in a competitive shooter you shouldn't use it because the input delay is just too much, or you're seeing fake frames, you're basing your movements out of fake frames. That's not good for comp. And I don't know, they're right, obviously. Like, if you have extra input delay, that's bad. If you're basing your information on wrong information, like fake frames, that's also bad. But the issue is that the input delay is nowhere near as bad as people say. And I just like to use the example of, this is very yo, Magic, let's go, bro. This is overly exaggerated, right? But let's say we're gonna turn our left over here, and we're sitting here playing with 1 FPS. So every second we get 1 update. Do you want your graphics card to make an educated guess based on actual stuff, where you're gonna be the next FPS, so you get doubled FPS, so you can actually make the turn? Or do you want to miss this exit all the way and like, next FPS is here? So that's exaggerated, obviously, but it's definitely another. Bro, this guy does not have Framian, obviously. No, but I'd say that even though it's fake frames, it's better to have that, because if you have the hertz for it, you're gonna see the information faster. So I don't know. I haven't really, oh fuck, that was a feature. I haven't done like straight comparisons in slow motion to see what it actually looks like. I'm just going off like feel, what it feels like. But it feels like it's way better. It's just smoother and more enjoyable to play. Is your base? Ooh, 50 is low, bro. That's a little bit on the low side. I want to say that once you're on around 100 to 120, that's where, you know, it starts. The noticeable difference is pretty, like, it's not even, you can barely feel it. But it depends on the game also. For a car game like this, the threshold is lower. But take Arc Raiders, for example, that I play a lot now. When the base FPS is like 150 and I have a 240Hz monitor, I'm gonna use Framian, bro. It's 100% worth it. And when I'm playing at 1080p, I have 480 Hz. So I want those, that it's so smooth when you can push those frames. So if my base FPS is like 200 and then use Framian, oh, bro, it's so smooth, bro. It's crazy. But most people are saying, bro, I have a 144 Hz monitor and I have 140 FPS. You shouldn't use Framian because it causes input delay. Bro, if you're hitting your FPS from your Hertz, like if that's matching already, yeah, don't use Framian. It's bad. It's not worth it. And that's the average FPS. Maybe in the future when they can boost the lows, so it feels smoother without adding too much input delay. That's another story. But today I would like I would use that. Multi-frame is a crutch to make 4K 240 monitors actually worth anything over a 44p 120 Hz. I mean, 14. It depends also what size you have on your monitor. If you have a 27-inch 1440p monitor and you get a 32-inch 4K, like the difference in sharpness is crazy. And if you stay on 27-inch and get a 4K, like it's night and day. But I don't know. I had a 25-inch 1080p, and then I bought a 27-inch 1440p. So it was only 19% sharper, but I lost like 80% of my FPS because the pixel density versus how many more pixels there actually is. I say that's not worth it at all. But if you have a 27-inch 1080p monitor and you get a 27-inch 1440p monitor, I think the sharpness difference is like 35%, close to 40. That's, you know, that's worth it. But I don't know, 1440p in 2026. I don't know, bro. 4K is looking pretty sharp. But it's hard to convince somebody before they see it themselves. Because I didn't really want this like 4K, bro. I'm not gonna need 4K. Come on, bro. But you know, I'm doing all these benchmarks, and I'm like, bro, if I have a 4K monitor, I can do some more benchmarks. I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting the 4K monitor, and I'm really happy that I did because it's amazing. It's so sharp, and not only for gaming, but like for productivity and when I'm editing, and like everything is just way better. Alright, so that's with DLSS performance. Let's turn on frame rate and see how that feels. Outside of the game. But CL16 is that's good. On DDR4, that's good. CL18 is like standard. And cheap kits have only like CL20 or CL22. So CL16 is good.
When it is safe to do so.
I mean, I feel no difference in input today. The game kind of feels the same. It's hard to tell the smoothness
In 200 meters,
in these games because
turn right.
when you're at like 100 FPS, that's good enough when you're playing these car games. So it's always better just crank the settings and play on a little lower FPS. Right, so the lines in the sky looks pretty wonky. You see that? If we compare, I'm guessing if we're on native, that's gonna look a little bit better. And that's the trade-off when you're running these fun settings.
Recalculating
But I
route.
think the trees look a little bit better now. I think it's the same in Arc Raiders. If you only run upscaling, trees looks a little bit weird, but when you enable FrameJam, it looks better. I think it might be the same, yeah, but I don't know. There's not the same amount of noise.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I really want to do like a graphic mod and see how beautiful this game can get, like in the rain or like with snow.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
This chill just driving around. Kinda wish I knew more about this game. Oh, fuck. But I'm really excited to play Forza 6 when that comes out.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Like, can we drive to a different
Recalculating
area?
route.
Or do we have to respawn? Like, I don't know.
Horizon Arcade will begin shortly. Good luck.
Drifting is so difficult in this game compared to other games. I'm guessing you just have to learn how to like handle the car better.
Turn
But for me,
around
I'm
when
not
it is
good
safe
at it
to
at all.
do so.
That's horrible. It's so hard. Wait, did Forza 4 look better? Oh, I never heard that. Because this
In 200 meters,
looks pretty
turn
bad.
left.
Like, if you compare this to Cyberpunk,
In 100 meters,
this looks like
turn
shit.
right.
it's not bad, I guess, but like the sky looks really good. That looks like ultra
Turn
realistic.
around when it is
But you
safe
know, you
to
can
do so.
instantly tell that this is an old game.
In 400 meters, turn
And
right.
some I've seen some clips of Cyberpunk with the ultra realistic mods on it, and I thought it was real life. There was a guy like
Turn
he
around
was looking at a
when it is safe
motorcycle
to do so.
on YouTube. I was like, bro, is this really the game? And when he started like driving a little bit faster, like yeah, you can like notice it, but like that looks crazy, bro. But maybe I should buy Cyberpunk. I kind of wanna. I got it. They had like a free-to-play
Recalculating
weekend.
route. In
I
400
played it
meters,
a little bit, but
turn left.
these mods are getting out of
400
hand.
meters,
Bro, alright.
turn left.
There's a guy on YouTube that has a winter ultra realistic mod on Forza
left.
Horizon 5. I kind of want to try it and
Turn around when it
see
is
how much
safe to do
better
so.
it can look, and also like
100
how much does
meters.
it impact
Turn
performance.
sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Right. How much did we use here? So CPU is chilling pretty hard. We hit 3232. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty high. 289 watts. So not the 100% 300 TDP. Is this the real limiter? No, it's not. Is this because we OC? Maybe. I don't even know. Alright.